Good morning. My name is Margaret Petros. I'm the Executive Director of Mothers Against Murder, a victim advocacy nonprofit organization. I'm the authorized victim advocate and representative of the victim on item number 4 of your closed sessions agenda. I'm asking Chairman Ravel, Member Johnson, and Member Beckton to use your discretion to allow the wage loss for claim number A20-827441. The victim and I don't know what the hearing officer's recommendation is to you, and that you'll be deliberating, which I think it's wrong, and I've addressed this issue with you in the past. It's impossible to advocate when I don't know what the hearing officer's recommendation is, and oddly, on this, even the agenda is, the claim number is not listed under allow or deny, it's just separate by itself. So we don't know what the recommendation is, but victims sought my agency's help after 2.5 years of going through the program, and her claim was over the final denial. And after I reviewed and based on my experience with California victim compensation, I believe this wage loss could have been approved 3 years ago if the right and caring attention was given to this person and to this file. There are tons of documents, thousands, several disability verification forms, but it does none that perfectly matches the regulations requirement, which can really be oftentimes impossible. That's the reason I'm asking you to use your discretion, because there is a lot that documents wage loss for disability. There's a doctor. There are several licensed therapists that have said this person is disabled directly related to the crime. In fact, the victim went as far as submitting her medical history to the program for like 10 years. I cringed when I saw that in file. It's like, why all these records? But she did not know any better. She did not have the support and guidance of an advocate. Her local county victim witness advocate did not inform him what was necessary, what was needed from day one. Now, 3 years later, it's impossible to fix this, although I still believe the statutes are not restrictive. There is enough to qualify this claimant. She's already qualified under eligibility, but it's the wage loss that she needs. And I find the claimant has a writ of mandate, and it was figured out there were errors by the staff. Therefore, she worked with the Attorney General's office to put a stay on the court's case. And we had a hearing, but I felt at this hearing that the hearing officer was set on denying the claim. In fact, she went as far as obtaining victim's credit report from Equifax, which I've never heard or seen. And when I expressed a concern, the hearing officer said it's actually done all the time. That's unbelievable to me. Please use your discretion, look into this carefully. My respect and admiration for this victim, for her diligence, for her cooperation.
I apologize. It appears we've been Zoom bombed by somebody. All right, Ms. Petros, please continue.
Thank you. This is shocking.
Yes,
thank you.
Indeed.
But my respect again for this victim. She's really tried out 3 years, and she's trying so hard to survive, and she's very talented using her experiences to help other domestic violence victims. All I want, and I know you board members share this, that we want her to survive with the help she's entitled to through CAVCB. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Petros. I also want to note that the claimant did submit some written comments to the board that we are considering.
Any public comment on this item via Zoom here in Sacramento or at the Martinez location?
Ms. Petros, I see your hand up.
Yes, thank you. Well, I want to sincerely thank the staff for their efforts on putting 2 public hearings, on going out to the public, to the stakeholders. This is a very difficult thing to understand for the average person out there. With all my experience, I had to read and read again. It'd be really nice, just like you had questions, that at the public hearings, the stakeholders, those of us who are interested, were able to ask questions. The public meeting was just listening. There was absolutely no engagement by the hearing officer, and I don't know, what the restrictions are. There could be some restrictions. They cannot engage with the public, but there could have been other staff at that public hearing that could have been there to really answer questions. Because I still have questions, but I am glad the 649.4 is no longer or being further discussed, because that was some concerns, serious concerns there. But I think the staff really did a good job. I like the summary that's in your package now. It was really easy to follow for me. And the comments were captured pretty good. I do want to bring something to your attention, that I was the only person in the entire state of California that asked for the public hearing. Otherwise, there was not going to be a public hearing held. So you must really ask the question why. This program is so important to hundreds and thousands of people in the state of California. Why there is no interest, or where are all the victims that have been denied or allowed, that could come and share their experiences, and really that we can all learn from. So that's something for the program to think about it and do things differently. Thank you.